Cool. Hi, everyone. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Bridget. Welcome to our Freedom Lifestyle event. If you're watching this tonight live, or if someone has sent you the recording, then a warm welcome. I just kind of like to invite you to sit back and relax and listen with an open mind and an open heart. And tonight we're here to share with you two things really. The first being about a beautiful health and wellness program and whole food nutritional support that we work with. And the next is about creating a freedom lifestyle. So, of course, the most important reason that we're here tonight is to welcome Stephen into our business, and you're going to hear from him just in a little bit. But first, I'll just share with you a bit about my story and how I came into the business. So, I first came across our program and products coming up 4 years ago now, even more than 4 years. It was 4 years in October. So I was looking for a health and wellness program at the time. I tried a lot of things after having my first child, Sophia, and things didn't really stick, or they weren't working. So I came across this online and I jumped on and did our 8-week challenge that we run and had incredible results and fell in love with the program and the products. And it wasn't just the weight loss, it was after that I had more energy, my skin cleared up, my hormones regulated. I stopped having migraines. I used to get migraines like at least once a month, like lock yourself in the room and turn out the lights for 24 hours, migraines. I know there's a lot of guys on here tonight, but I didn't used to get period pains, and I don't get period pains anymore. So all those annoying woman things that we have to deal with all kind of evened out. So I just found myself recommending the product to everyone. And when the opportunity came up to look at the business, it's kind of like it made sense, you know. So, and one of the things I love about the products is that it's so simple. It's fruit, vegetables, and berries in a capsule. We all know that we need to eat more fruit and vegetables, right? But often our fast-paced life doesn't really allow for that. We should be having up to 9 serves of fruit and vegetables a day. I don't know about you, but I just really haven't had 9 serves of fruit and vegetables today. So, and the problem is half the time if we're buying our fruit and vegetables from the supermarket, they have been picked before they're ripe, they're shipped halfway across the world and they're stuck in a fridge and then they're gas ripened. So by the end of it, lots of the nutrients have disappeared from the products that we're buying. So that's where Juice Plus comes in. So I'll just tell you quickly a little bit about our products that we have. So this is our fruit, and this is our berries, and this is our vegetables. So how it works is that Juice Plus grows all their fruit, vegetables, and berries using organic principles, and they're left on the vine or the tree until they're like completely ripened. So by that way, we're getting all the nutrients that we can get from the fruit and vegetables. And then what they do, they pick them all and they make them into a big slushy. So I know it's called Juice Plus, but they're actually capsules. So they put everything in. They put in the pips, the stalks, the seeds, the skin, everything that we would actually normally throw away that has all the goodness goes into these big vats and gets made into a big slushy. And then it gets dried on these big steam rollers at a very low temperature where all the sugar and water evaporates and you're left with a capsule. So that's kind of a little bit about how it's made. Of course, we know that everyone can't take capsules, so we have them in a chewable form. So we put ours in a little container so Sophia can help with ours, but these are the chewable forms. So these are exactly the same that's in our fruit and vegetables, except they've got a little bit of pectin in them to make them chewable. So the cool thing about these products is if you are on these 3 or you're on the fruit and veg, you can get those for free for your children. If you have a kid between the age of 4 and 18, they can get that product for 3 for 4 years. Sophia, go away. Just like put like Halloween masks on in the background, sorry. So that's our staple product. The other product that we have is a vegan omega. So lots of us know about omegas. Omegas are super important now for our brain health, our hair, our skin, and nails. It's kind of like the oil that runs our body. But a lot of time we find ourselves eating fish oils for omegas. And the problem with fish oils, apart from the awful burpy burp that you get afterwards, fishy burp, is they're not sustainable and often they can contain heavy metals. So what Juice Plus has done has gone straight to the source of how the fish would normally get their omegas, which is by eating the algae. So they grow the algae. No, darling, sorry. They grow the algae themselves, and then they get the omegas out of that. They also add in a whole lot of different seeds as well. So we've got in here, we've got algae oil, pomegranate seed oil, but sea buckthorn oil, raspberry seed oil, tomato seed oil, and safflower seed oil. And so that gives us omegas 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. And then the only other product we have, which is my favorite product ever, which you probably see Stephen talk about a lot, is our complete shakes. So these are super delicious. I have them every morning in my smoothie. My daughter has them every morning in her smoothie. They're not, even though they are essentially a full meal, we've got all your good fats and everything in there. It's just, we don't really advocate meal replacements as such, but they are a protein powder with superfood. So I'm going to tell you a few of the things that are in there because they're so, it's crazy. So we've got pea protein, broccoli sprouts, alfalfa sprouts, radish sprouts, we've got quinoa, we've got pumpkin powder, pomegranate powder, spirulina powder, eucalypt powder, mushroom powder, and B12. And it tastes like chocolate milk. So it's so good. It's full of superfoods, and it's just great. Like, you know, if you're on the run, you guys are in bands, you're running around doing things, you're not eating properly, these are so good just to chuck in your bag and shake up, and at least it's better than eating chocolate muffin or something, you know. So yeah, so of course, obviously that's so good taking all these incredible products and then just going to McDonald's every day. Like, it's not gonna help. So we have an incredible program that we run alongside it. So our program is free to anyone who is on our products, and it's all run online. We have some incredible people that we work with that have made all these incredible recipes that are super family friendly and healthy. We've got exercise programs, we've got a mindset series, we've got shopping guides. There's everything that you need to have like a complete holistic health, really. So that's a little bit about our program and our products, but of course, like, the best thing is to hear it from somebody who has been on the products. So I would like to bring on a friend of mine, Ellie May, and she's going to tell you a little bit about how she's found the products and what they've done for her.
Cool, thanks, Bea. Hi, everyone. I'm really glad to be here tonight. I was just trying to work out this afternoon, actually, how long I've been on the products. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Bridget, I think it's about 3.5 years now, roughly. When I first started out, I got introduced to the products through Bridget. At the time, I was, or still am, a mum. I worked full time. I was president of the local rugby club and was training, coaching 2 rugby teams as well. So there's a lot of travelling and late nights, and life was pretty full on. And to be honest, I was feeling pretty overwhelmed and burnt out and just struggling to get out of bed in the morning. So I was like, yeah, I was pretty skeptical. I'd start just on the berries, and I put them in my pantry for 2 weeks and promptly just forgot about them. And then I thought, you know, I probably actually should take them if I want them to work or do anything for me. So I started taking them, not expecting anything, to be honest. I thought I'd just give it a go. And then within probably 2 or 3 weeks, I just one day sort of thought, so I won't try not to swear, but shit, you know, I'm getting out of bed in the morning and I'm not feeling dead. I've actually got some energy and I'm not feeling like I can't cope anymore. I'm starting to get on top of things again and get back to my old self. So I didn't grow a 3rd arm or a 6th leg or anything like that, but I definitely felt a difference in my mental outlook and physically how I felt as well. So because I felt so great, I was like, yeah, give me everything. So I proceeded to build up my supply. I got onto fruit and veg, I got onto omegas, I got onto the shakes, and I take all the products now. I had really dry, flaky skin on my face, which I'd had all my life and just sort of didn't really notice that much because I was used to having it and figured that was just how it was. That cleared up, which was amazing, because I don't wear makeup or get into skin products because I'm a bit of a tomboy, so it's nice just to have it naturally sort itself out. I'm also a farmer, and so is my husband, and he's a pretty traditional Kiwi bloke, deer and rugby and cows and that sort of thing. But he takes all the products as well, and he loves them and swears by them. And if we're ever getting low, he always makes sure I take my omegas, because it definitely helps my moods and my emotions and hormones. So as far as he's concerned, he will even forego a box of beer if he has to, so that I can have my omegas. We got our youngest is 2 years old, and he loves the chews. We have to watch he doesn't get hold of them, because he can climb up the shelves and things, and he'll just scoff the bags. And he also, not that I advocate it, but he takes our capsules as well. If he sees us taking them, he'll just pretty much have a wobbly, and we'll chuck him a couple, and he just gobbles them up. I'm not sure how he does it, but they just dissolve, and he just eats them, and he loves the omegas too. So yeah, our whole family's on it. We love it. We wouldn't go without it. It's just part of our lives now. I would probably say that having been on it for so long, I notice it now if I'm not on it. I'm used to feeling good now, so I don't really notice anything amazing now. But if I stop taking the products or I run out, I feel it pretty quick. So we all start feeling grumpy and tired, and we jump back on. So it's a lifelong thing for us, and we're happy. And yeah, love it. Won't change a thing. And we love the shakes too. My son is constantly in the pantry saying shake, shake, and I just give him a little bit. So just to make it go a bit further, he's only little, so he gets like quarter of a pack each time, because he will have 2 shakes a day. So it just makes it a bit easier. But yeah, I think that's about it. Happy to answer any questions. But yeah, that's our story.
Cool. Thanks, Ellie. Thanks so much for that. Yeah, like I've heard that before. Anne's just said too that her daughter will grab the capsules and eat them as well. So that's not sure I'm keen to try that. But
capsule as well, not just the yummy orange flavored. He'll have all of them. He just scoffs them. So you got to
it's great.
It goes for our entire supply in like a day or two. So
awesome. Oh, thank you so much.
I'm just going to shoot off, guys. I'm really sorry. I've got my sister-in-law. She's got a broken arm, and she's minding the 2-year-old on her own. So I'll just go help contain him. And you guys have a great night. And congratulations on your new business, Stephen. It's really awesome and a great product and family to be part of. So cool. Have a great night, everybody.
Thanks, Ellie.
No worries. Bye.
Cool. So yeah, now I'll kind of switch gears a little bit and talk a little bit about the business side. I was a traditional business owner before. I had a very successful catering company when I first looked into becoming a partner of Juice Plus. And what first got my attention was that to be a partner, you only had to have a yearly partner fee of $172.50, compared to setting up my catering company, which was a couple of $100,000. It was kind of a bit of a no-brainer. So of course, though, obviously I had loads of questions, and for me, my biggest hesitation was time. Do I have time to do this justice? Sometimes I would be working 17-hour days as a wedding caterer. So I can reassure you that this is a business in a box. It's set up to do installer moments pretty much, because everyone that starts in this, they've normally got other life commitments, family or other jobs and things going on. So since then, I've actually sold my catering company, and now I do this full time around my 9-month-old little boy and the little girl Sophia that you saw before. And I get to stay home with Sebastian, which wasn't possible with my daughter in the catering company. So forever grateful that somebody shared this with me 4 years ago. But now I would like to actually invite a friend of mine, Ange, on, and she's going to share a bit about what she finds in the business, and maybe a few things about some of the misconceptions around network marketing.
Hey guys, thanks so much for having me on. I'm so sorry about the background noise. We extended our holiday, so I'm doing this from the lake, and there's kids still running around. But yeah, thank you for the introduction. My name is Ange. Welcome to the Juice Plus family, Stephen. I am so happy and stoked that you're here. It's such an incredible community, and it's one of the things that I love most about this. But yeah, a little bit, just while I'm talking about my stories, if you guys have any like misconceptions or questions or skeptical about network marketing at all, just pop it in the chat and I'll see if I can answer that after this as well. But a little bit about my story. I started this business when I had 3 kids and they were 3 and under. So I was, including twins, I was, can completely relate to what Ellie Mae said with regards to feeling incredibly burnt out, and the products really helped me from that perspective. But the thing that really, I guess, made sense to me about this business model was the idea of residual income. I was working as in hospital, and I think everything I did, it was trading time for money, right? And where I was working clinical, and the only way that I could really reach the top was to go into management, but I didn't want to do that because I enjoyed the clinical. I didn't want to manage people. And so really I was looking for something different that I could make money around the kids. Since they were so little at time, I didn't want to go back to work full time. And, you know, this opportunity, it just made a lot of sense. There's the idea of like making a passive income around the kids, and the time flexibility. I mean, right now I can work from here, I can work from anywhere, whereas that wasn't possible prior in my previous job. And also the other thing as well, I think, is when I stopped working hospital and I went on maternity leave, my husband was the sole breadwinner, and so therefore it was like challenging with like lack of choice. You know, there was a lot of stuff that we had to say no to, and this business, it has allowed us to start saying yes again, and it's allowed us to kind of put savings away that can go on towards investments, and for that I will be forever grateful. I think as well that personal development and the incredible community that surrounds you is insane. You know, there's so much help and so much mentorship, and like Bridget said, like, you know, if you're setting up a traditional business, there's so many overheads, and it's not just the overheads though, it's like just the whole process of going through it. But the idea behind this is that you get mentored through every single piece of it, and so you're never alone, you've got people to help yourself along each step. I think the other thing as well is, like, you know, a misconception in network marketing is only the people at the top make all the money. And I think the thing I love about this is that anyone that wants to put in the work can make as much money as they want. You know, we've got people that have come into the company behind a lot of the other people that were already there, and they're making a lot more than the people at the top already. You know, and I think in my previous job working hospital, like that was where all the people at the top were making all the money, right? So I don't know, you kind of can weigh that one up. I think Bridget basically touched on time as well. I think that when we talk about do we have enough time, I mean, this is a way that we can buy back time. You know, it's one of those things that you can work in and around what you need to be doing to like buy back more time and have more time and freedom with your family. I think is that the other misconception I had, like, coming into this is like, I don't really want to go around and recruit all my mates, and you know, that idea of that I don't know enough people. I didn't know Bridget before I started this business. This is the joy of, like, I didn't know Jackie either, I didn't know Stephen, and so this is the joy of like social media and connections, and you get to meet the most incredible people with such massive hearts, and it is like probably one of my biggest joys is the community about this. And so, you know, we teach you how to help people, and we teach you how to help people with their health and also with their wealth, and so it's all kind of a system that we help you with, and so it's not like you're needing to get out there and get all your mates. So yeah, those are the most common misconceptions we find about network marketing. I love the business model personally. I love the idea that you can make residual income and have passive income, and that you're not always trading time for money. But yeah, if you have any more questions, then let us know. We're so happy to answer them. And once again, welcome, Stephen. I'm so stoked and happy. And yeah, I can't wait to see you thrive and see your journey in this.
Awesome. Thanks, Ange. And thanks for jumping on from the lakes. I'm quite jealous, actually. Not fair. So I guess I would like Stephen to jump on now and share with you guys, really. I guess, Stephen, if you could just tell everyone what attracted you to the business in the first place, you know, what attracted you to the business and what you're excited about for the future would be awesome.
Sorry, I forgot to unmute myself. Hey, thanks for coming, everybody. Yeah, it's awesome to see you all here. Yeah, I guess, yeah, firstly, like, one of the reasons I kind of got interested in it is, as most of you know, I'm a self-employed musician, and then COVID happened and my income halved. So I was looking for some way to make more money, or another lot of money, because I don't want to give up music. It's what I'm passionate about and I love. But you still have to have money coming in. When I was single, which was not that long ago, I could just eat pasta for the next few weeks until the next gig came along. But now, you know, got a daughter and stepdaughters and a wife, so kind of actually have to have money coming in. And I guess I've always kind of been intrigued by the network marketing model, and I've always been like kind of looking for network marketing. But say Jackie was doing one a year or two ago, which involved makeup, and I know nothing about makeup, and I actually don't have that much of a desire to learn about makeup to be able to sell it. And and also I've been looking around, and there isn't one for bases, like but I was thinking of starting my own company, selling music gear. So you guys, if once it gets going, if you want strings or something, I don't know, I'm gonna find out how you do it. But oh, I didn't disappear. My thing just fell over. But I actually really like the products of Juice Plus. Like we've been using them for about 6 months now, and like I went from probably having 5 to 6 coffees a day just to get through the day, because as you all know, being a muso, I'll put 3 aside for you, Liz. Just to get through the day, like, because you know, like you're gigging late at night, and then with a baby and now a toddler, you're getting up early as well, and so sleep is just, you just don't have it. And so I was surviving on caffeine most of the time, but since I've been on the products, I probably maybe 1 or 2 coffees a day now. But I do feel like I've got a lot more energy, and also what I love about it is the fact, the wellness program, which is, it's all free stuff that comes with it, and it's like just encourages you to exercise, which I got really slack on, and I'm still a little bit slack on, but I'm doing a little bit of it, and also the recipes and stuff, like just good eating, and the food actually tastes good. Like I like food, and but yeah, up until my mid-30s, I could eat whatever I want, and I stayed skinny as a rake. And then in my mid-30s, I just started putting on heaps of weight, and then had my gallstone out and had to change the way I eat. So yeah, but this is food that actually tastes good, and so all the recipes and stuff are free. Anyway, I'm meant to be keeping this short. And so what was it? What am I looking forward to?
Just maybe what are you excited about for the future?
I guess like with this, with doing this stuff, like it's an opportunity to help people. Because as I said before, like I'm not like I didn't say it before, but like I'm not very good at lying, so it makes me a terrible salesperson. So like that's why I don't work in a music shop, because I can't sell a cheap guitar that I know is going to die in a couple of years. Like like I love these products, and I genuinely think they benefit people. So what I'm looking forward to is like helping people out with their health, like helping them get more energy back into their life, to have better quality of life. And then it's also like I've always dreamed of owning a business where I can give people jobs, like like to employ someone, like if I don't know, and like this is an opportunity that if like someone really wants to earn money, I can give them a job. I also don't have to go through all the hassle of doing all the employee forms and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just that opportunity to help people as well as earn income. So I guess that's it. I want to keep this short because time is
So good. That's great. So and I love it. I love the fact that like you're like a perfect example. The cool thing is these days, I think it's not just smart to have more than one income stream. It's kind of necessary these days, you know. So like it doesn't mean you have to give up your music. It doesn't, you know, you can still do all these things that you love. You can still have your traditional business, and you can have this side hustle on the side, you know. And like Ange said, it enabled them to put money aside to invest in other things. So I just think the way that the world is moving these days, we need to be thinking about multiple income streams, not just one job, you know, and especially when things get shut down like this, you know, the best thing about this business is it's COVID friendly and we didn't stop. We kept working the whole way through. So it's made a huge difference. But I would just like to thank you all so much for coming along tonight. And you know, if anything that any of us have shared tonight resonates with any of you in any way, then please just get in touch with Stephen, or if someone else invited you here, get in touch with them. And I know when I first tuned into an event like this, I had a million questions. So there's obviously only so much we can tell you in such a short amount of time. So I had a million questions. So I just urge you to get those questions answered. And you know, I'd like to leave you with this, you know, what is it called again? The products, Eric? Juice Plus. Yeah, just like to leave you with this, you know, what if 2022 could be your year, you know? So have an amazing night, guys. And I'm gonna stop recording now. And if anyone has any questions, we can answer them.